Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, not so much fucking boys and girls. If you're under the age of 18, states, countries, parents, aunts, uncles, legal guardians, age limit to vape, fuck off. If you are legal or do have full permission to vape, welcome to my e-liquid review. I am going to apologise straight off the bat. I do already have my Carlsberg poured, and why? Because I was doing recording, I went tits up, and I knocked the pod out the Drag X, and it went flying, and I fucking had to go on the hunt for it. Yeah, it ended up way at the back of my computer desk on the floor. So I had to restart. So anyway, what are we on tonight? Well, as I've already said, for a drink is a Carlsberg. And we are on Fresh Pink of Bel-Air. Dum, 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 dum. Sorry, used to love that programme. Which is... Actually, sorry about the rattly box. But is a large liquid again. And it comes with the 2 18mg Nick shots included in the box. So if you buy a large and you don't get your Nick shot in the box, if it's a 50 or 100 large, it's 100 wrong there. Right, let's read the top of it, which should appear up in the corner probably about there. If I've bothered taking a picture of it, because I've not done it as yet. Right, so it is freshly plucked Jamaican aloe vera, expertly blended with a selection of pink fruits from all over the world. And I don't know if you can see, Nico's just climbed up on the couch behind me there. But yeah, right, bit of news before I go any further. Have a drink with this. Is I'm actually going to slow down how quickly I produce these vape videos. And why? A few reasons. First of all is, A, I'm doing this as a hobby more than anything else. Which leads to point B of, I end up with loads and loads of fucking vape bottles lying about. Which are half used, half full. Some of them are really fucking nice as well. I just can't vape them all. Like, all the time. So I've decided I'm going to slow them down, maybe once a fortnight, maybe once every 3 weeks, see how we get on. Depends on the vape liquids and all the rest of it. So, in saying that, this is my last one I'm really aiming for to get out a week after my one before this, which was the Apple Nutter. So, hopefully you bear with me, and besides, I don't get many views on these videos at the moment. If my views pick up and all the rest of it, I might start coming back to once a week or whatever. And that just failed. Fucking lovely. But that's not Fresh Pink of Bel-Air. We do have it in the usual Drag X with a 0.15 coil, a fresh battery and 70 watts. Now, well, I was going to say something about that. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Sorry, fucking losing track of what I was maybe saying. Is, I've changed the way I've done this one slightly. Because usually when I do these reviews, before I do them, like the day I'm going to do the review, I sit and I put a fresh coil in the pod and prime it and all that, and let it sit, let the cotton steep everything in. Wait till that's sorted out, set up the camera, all the rest of it, jump on, do the review. Fucking lovely that. But what I've decided I'm going to start fucking doing is actually vape it for a few days. You know? So I know what it's like in a day-to-day use, things like that. So I'm not doing it, oh, would I use it daily? Probably not. I'm going to say whether I would or I wouldn't. Now, on to the review of the e-liquid. Now let's get on with it. That was really quite nice. I mean, it's a nice and fruity one. I mean, it's sweet. It's not cakey sweet, it's a fruity sweet. Almost, it's sort of like a halfway ground, personally, I think, between like the fake sweety fruit you get and proper fruit sweet you get. It's sort of a happy middle ground between the two of them, in my opinion. I mean, you can taste there's a load of fucking flavours in that. From the, I'd say there's like raspberry, fucking red grape, things like that in there. Like just loads of different flavours going, and they fucking all hit you at different points, if that makes sense. Some's on in here. Maybe I get quite sort of raspberry quite there. And then on the next time again, like the red grape, maybe a background hint of fucking strawberry. It is fucking lovely, that really is. Now this is where I just go, could I vape it every day? But now I'm going to say, have I been vaping it every day? And that is yes. Yes, I fucking have. That thing has been in my pocket since I started to try it. Even though the fucking vape bottle is one of my fucking most hated vape bottles I've ever fucking had. I'll come around to that in a minute. The e-liquid itself is fucking lovely. Great flavour out of that. Lovely fucking cloud out of it. I mean, like I said, it's that nice sort of sweetness to it. I've been vaping that more or less every fucking day. Well, no more or less, I have been vaping it every day. First thing in the morning, I get up, that's on my bedside table, I pick it up. Have a few puffs on it as I go and make my morning coffee. Through the day, I do usually vary my vapes about, but I've never been far away from my fresh pink of Bel Air. That is a fucking lovely one. Now, why is this vape bottle my most hated vape bottle? Now, I'm probably like a lot of vapors out there. I've seen the piss takes, like the common top 10 common vapors you get in shops and all that shit. And one of the ones I seen was a guy, it's like, he's trying to fill his tank, he's squeezing the bottle, but he's putting everything he's got into it, and the bottle, for basically the top of the bottle comes shooting off and easy liquid goes everywhere. Now, I've been vaping for fucking years. I've never had that happen to me. Never once have I had a top of a bottle come off with me. Until I went to fucking put this in the Drag X. There I was, and thankfully in the kitchen. Unfortunately, couldn't get a picture of this. And I'm squeezing it in, same as I always do. Just sort of gentle squeeze, watching the tank fill up. And whether I hadn't put the top back on 100% from putting the nicotine shots in it or what, I don't know. But just this wee bit facing right towards me went, and it just covered me. My face was covered, my t-shirt was covered, my fucking kitchen counter. But to be fair, for all that we lost, if you can see it, we didn't lose a lot of liquid. Hopefully we'll remember to put a picture up. Now bear in mind, that's filled this wee Drag X 2 or 3 times as well, quite easily. But what made it worse is the fact that I just couldn't get a picture of it. Like, you could not get a good picture to see the state I was in. But personally I thought it was, if it wasn't for the fact it was a rush, I'd probably have pissed myself laughing. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that, because I'm trying to keep these reviews a lot shorter. So, right, what can I say about the Carlsberg? Well, it's a pretty basic fucking drink here in Scotland, UK. It's Carlsberg, what can be said? I mean, it's sort of got that nice sort of, I'm sure it's a lagery taste to it, but nothing predominantly jumps out at you, you know, there's no real hoppiness, nothing off the smell or anything like that. But it's a fucking pleasant enough drink, but it's a very middle of the road drink. I do enjoy it, but not one of my favourite ones. So I'm going to rate the fucking Carlsberg a fucking mediocre, middle of the road. Well, maybe a bit better than middle of the road. We'll give it a 5.5 out of 10 for that. What about the fresh pink of Bel Air? And yes, I am trying to emphasise the pink bit, because I'm not one done for copyright using a sexual's name when I'm fucking not. Because this is YouTube. Well, listen, that's really quite nice. I've been using that for 2 or 3 days now, quite a thing. I always fucking had it on me. But those that know me know I like my cakiness and things like that. I do like my fruity ones, so I'm going to rate that a 7 out of 10. I mean, even as a large range, it's not one of my favourites, but it is still fucking lovely. If you like a nice sort of mixed fruit, mixed berry type vape that's not overly sweet or anything like that, you know, not going to have you going, ooh, that's sourly sweet. That's a lovely one for you to go for. Go out and give it a try. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for that. But here's the thing, do they fucking mix? We'll find out. Now if I'd, sorry, small sidebar here. If I'd gone out to pick something for this, like, a bit better than Carlsberg, I probably would have went for like a summer fruit cider or something like that, but shop didn't fucking have any. Fucking surprise, every time I go looking for a drink he doesn't fucking have it. Well, let's see. Do they fucking mix? Actually, as a surprise, not really. Not like that. I think the vape brings out more of the bitterness of the Carlsberg. Nothing, it's not unpleasant, it's nothing special. As a mixture, I'm going to give it a 5 out of fucking 10. Because I've had some that mixes so much better. And like I said, if my shop had had it, I would have went for like a summer fruits or a red berry cider with it. To make it a wee bit better. Excuse me, fucking wanks, man. That's our problem with Carlsberg and other lagers like that, is they do fucking get a bit gassy. But what the fuck can you do, eh? So anyway, that's your lot for this video. That's the review fucking done. Don't forget to check out some other playlists. If you're an airsofter, I've got the ALB playlist there. Go and check out. Fucking boxes are fucking phenomenal. If you just want a fucking vlog type thing, I've got that on the go. I don't upload it as much as I should. I really need to start doing that more often. And if you've not seen any other vape videos, go and check them out. You'll notice I do try and communicate with some of my viewers, change the way things go. Like, I used to call them vape oils, but some people think that's derogative or some shit like that. So I now try and call them e-liquids or vape liquids or what fucking ever. But anyway, as I said, that's your lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment anything you want to see down below and I'll try and make it done. And we're still in the middle of a fucking lockdown. Hopefully it'll be over soon. So for the meantime, stay smart, be safe, think of others, and peace. The reason why it's so report is I was recording this, then things went totally tips up. If you start that, I have a lot of sort of like raspberries and things like that through it. Like red grape. What's that actually says again? What does that say again? I couldn't have done that worse if I tried. I'm going to restart that. Bastard.